Hello, Simon. Urban, hello. Solus, hello. I don't recognize you. Shut up, Tristando. God, I didn't ask. Yagar, hello. Mr. Cool Blue, hi. I look like a dork right now. Hold on. There's a cat. There's a cat. I look stupid, but I think I look awesome though. Like, this is me. This is the real me. Ignore the string. That's not supposed to be there. Makovnik, hello. This is my hair. This is my purple hair. By the way. Yeah, so how's everybody doing? Except for Sir Stando, I don't want to know how you're doing. I don't like you. You make me sick. You don't get a chance to join the stream? Well, I'm glad you're here now. Is it because I usually stream like pretty late? I'm gonna try to stream a lot earlier because I know there's a lot of European people in my stream. Not that I like Europeans, I don't, because it sounds like nice lipstick. My dad used to make this joke when I was little where I don't even remember it. Well, I remember him saying it was like European, as in like European. So now I associate Europeans with like piss. So more rap. I don't know. Do you want me to rap? Cool ears. Thank you. Look at them. They're so cool. Anyway, let go. Let go. Dad joke. My dad is very much one with dad jokes. Oh, one wing. First time attending your stream. Welcome. I take back the one time I called your dad based. Why? It was a good joke. It was like European, and I was like, I don't get it. I still don't understand, but it sounds like you are peeing. I am you are peeing. Get out of here. I don't want you here. No peeing allowed in my stream unless it's from me. Only I'm allowed to pee. Look, I have hiccups. I'm preparing for my first cosplay. Any advice you, someone with experience, can give? Well, be more specific on what kind of advice do you want. Like, are you going to a con? Do you need advice about makeup or like how to be confident in cosplay? Cause I've got advice. Anyway, yeah, I'm Raven. Yeah. Actually, I was cosplaying as Kaisa, but the wig makes me look so fucking ugly. Okay, well, I'm glad I didn't choose the white cape to wear, cause I'll just wear this down. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Look, the ears match my hair. Even though my hair's purple, the ears match. And the ears are brown, so that's really weird. I don't know why it matches. Hold on, my wife texted me. I ate 3-day-old shrimp last night. Ah, bro! I ate 3-day-old shrimp last night. And because I literally cleaned the shit out of this house, and I even touched my cosplay room. And if you've seen my cosplay room, you know it's dangerous in there. And so I was like, okay, I'm proud of myself. I don't want to do any more work today. So I wasn't going to cook myself some beans. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to order some food. So that's what I did. I ordered some food, and do you know what happened? The lady dropped it off at the wrong house. So in my pajamas, I ran around the neighborhood looking for my food, and I did not find it. So I was like, well, fuck my ass. I guess I'll just eat some shrimp I've had sitting around in the fridge for a few days. So I ate the shrimp. It smelled funny, but I was like, you know what, I'm hungry. Actually, I wasn't even that hungry anymore. I was like, I was past the point of hunger because my food was gone. I was like, whatever, I'm not that hungry, but I still ate it. So I ate the shrimp. It was shrimp cocktail, by the way. So I ate the shrimp, and then 5 hours later, I'm laying in bed, and my tummy is like hurting. And I'm just like, why is my tummy hurting? So I go to the bathroom, I try to poop, I can't poop, I go back to bed, it hurts again, I try to poop, I can't poop, go back to bed. Then I go back to the toilet to poop. And I like get into this really uncomfortable position where I'm like cross-legged, and I think it was Butters or maybe Margarine was just staring at me. And it just releases, it all releases into the toilet. And I'm just like, oh my God. And I feel so much better. So yeah, that was my night. Going to a con, cosplaying as Kratos. I don't know who that is. Oh, I don't want to just look like my character for the first con. I want to be him, feel him, kinda. Let me see who that is, so I know who you're talking about. God of War? Well, I hope you're bald. I don't know. I kind of like getting into character, like getting a better feel of my character by watching some like compilations of them on YouTube. So like, if I'm gonna be cosplaying Raven, I will go on YouTube and watch some like compilations of her, since I can't like sit down and watch the whole show before I do the cosplay. Shut up, Sir Stando. God, you annoy me. You're the new Mango. I hate you. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I just kind of do that. So like, God of War is probably a video game. So play the game a bit, or maybe like learn about him in Wikipedia or something. That's just kind of what I like to do. And yeah, that's kind of it. Like, for video game characters, I don't necessarily like look them up too much, because like Kaisa, for instance, who I was cosplaying, there's not much to look up. I mean, sure, she has some like music videos or like the Star Guardian video, but it doesn't like, you know, show too much of her personality. So I don't know. When it comes to video game characters, I kind of just try to act cute, but with Kratos, I bet you cannot act very cute, but I mean, put on some ears and that would be pretty cute. I know, it do go crazy, weebs. Mandatory poo story. I like the rhyme there. I am bald, long, full beard. I'm only 19. You have a full beard at 19? Holy shit. Oh my God. I remember when I first started getting my chest hairs, I was like 11. And I was like, I thought girls aren't supposed to have chest hair. But I had chest hair. I was kind of ashamed, but I'm over it. I still have chest hair. It's... What did they just drop on the floor? Inazuma, thank you for the 17 months. No, stop asking that. Ah! Bro, I swear to God, every time it's like I hear like a crash in the house somewhere, and I'm just like, are you okay? I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Baby? What's wrong? That's okay. How do I get through to these kids? Anyway, I'm back. Furry Raven? Hell yeah, bro. Ugh, you're actually balding at 22? I'm so sorry. I don't even know what I would do if I was like a guy and balding. I mean, if I was balding as a woman, I would wear wigs, but I don't know. I mean, people have always kind of bullied men for having toupees. So... I don't know. I think I would just like say fuck it and just go full bald, because some bald people can make it work. Although if you're balding and have no beard, I'm sorry for you, man. I'm just kidding. I think bald people can look decent. I'm Dirty Dan, hi! Oh my gosh, Dirty Dan, I hope you're ready to help me with the Five Nights at Freddy's DLC that came out, because I'm gonna need some help. Thank you for the 20 months. Do you have a Discord? I don't have a Discord, I'm sorry. I keep saying I'm gonna make one, but then I just like, honestly, I kind of forget until the next time I stream. And I don't know, I'm just like kind of scared about having a Discord. Can't go bald because my head is bean shaped. What does that mean? Hi boy, what are you doing? I'll think about making a Discord. I'm just really scared. I have lots of Discord trauma. Okay. I have so much Discord trauma. You fell as a kid? Loser. Although, that reminds me, one time I was playing catch with my dad, and he threw a ball, and it hit me where my balls would be, and I was like, and I felt like the ghost phantom pain of my balls getting hit by a ball, and I was like, and it traumatized me. But you know what? Guys always say, oh my god, getting hit in the balls is like the worst pain ever. Try getting hit in the vagina. Like, as kids, I used to always like climb over the fence, and I would fall and like straight onto the vagina. And it fucking hurt. It was like a different kind of pain. It probably didn't hurt as much as like having balls hit, but god, it really fucking hurt. That was really stressful. I felt like I cracked my vagina or something. It broke. What did you fall on? Just make one just by before, what? Just make one just by before your next birthday? Fine. Golly. I don't know. I think the community here would obviously be like sane in my Discord, but I just know that it's gonna get raided a shit ton and people are gonna be like really gross and post illegal things in there, like how it used to go. And I don't know, I just feel like I'd need like a shit ton of mods, like online at all time. And I think all of my mods are European besides Unicorns, but Unicorns has work and stuff. So, yeah. There'd probably be a time where like all my mods are asleep and then people like go in and harass the Discord. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'll need some like people from this stream to mod for me, of course. You know, people I'm familiar with. Oi, I'm just like thinking, like I'm not on purpose thinking of my Discord trauma, but oh my god, quite hellish. In autumn, they have auto mods for Discord. I didn't know that. All your active mods are EU, and you still pretend you hate us. Dude, there's flies! Where are the flies? I hate flies. Ugh. Where are you from? You have a little brush. You better be talking to like Sir Stando or something. I'm not British. God, don't ever tell me I sound British. I will literally throw up and like, I'll stop speaking forever. You're joking, right? Hello, Yami and Flowey. Hello. J Machine. I could never mod too much chaos. It's honestly not that chaotic. There's like once every. Whoa! Oh my god! Who just shit? Who just shit? Who just took a shit? Who just took a shit? Oh my god! There's poop. How do I get through to these keys? Is that literally poop? Oh my fucking god. You're joking. You're joking. Who did it? Who? I've been, my cape is dragging on the floor too. I literally, bruh. How do I get through to these kids? I'm so, oh my fucking god, bro. God, it fucking stinks like shit in here. Oh shit, oops. Oh, I forgot to show off my pillow. Guess what I got in the mail a few days late. I got my wingman pillow. Guys, look at it. It's so cute. Shut up, Tristando. Eat my shit. Eat my cat's shit off of the floor. Was that you, boy? I don't think it was. I think it was probably margarine or butters. I'm like sweating. Let me set this up so it's always in view. Boy, how did you get that? Oh my god, bro. How do I get through to these keys? Yeah, look at my shirt. It's so sick. I'd be such a cool raven. I'd be like, Azarath Metreon Zinthos! As she do it, she's like Azarath Metreon Zinthos. Azarath Metreon Zinthos. Oh my god, I'm so cool. I swear to fucking god, I'm so cool. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Aww, I kicked her little head. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, little baby. I love you, little baby. I don't know if I already told you guys this. The other day, I got out of bed. Oh wait, Retro, I'm sorry, I didn't see that. Thank you for the 18 months. Ugh. Thank you. Sorry. I got out of bed and I walked over to my dresser. And I think it was Margarine. She just like, I was like walking fiercely. Okay, well not fiercely, but I was walking. And she fucking jumps in front of my foot and I punned her. And I felt so fucking bad. And she just stares at me. She like looks up at me like, how could you do that to me? And I was like, bro, these cats, dude, they need to watch where they're going. Anyway, she's fine. But like, that happens, I swear to God, every fucking day, like twice a day, one of these cats just straight up walk into my foot that's walking and they're like, phew. But they're always okay. I know that is a cool pillow, look at it! Put on the hood and do it. You actually used to be my motivation for working out back in 2019. Oh well, if it makes you feel better, I've never had any motivation to work out. Okay, I'll put the hood on. Because you have 6 of them. Yeah, they always like walk on my feet and shit. Ah, yes. Dang, I wish this like covered fully. That'd be sick. Wait, that's one of them, but I think hers is this one. Azarath Metreon. Wait. I love Raven so much. I think I'm way too happy to be her though. But you know what? I'm rewatching Teen Titans and you know the episode where Starfire and Raven like switch bodies? I am literally Starfire and Raven's body. Like that's me. That's me. That's who I am. Personally. How do I fix it? Where am I? How do I fix this? Bro. Azarath. I sound like a Valorant boy. Azarath Metreon Zinthos! That was awesome. I love myself. How much is the pillow? I fucking forgot. Hold on, let me look. I'm horrible. Never let me do a sponsor. I'm terrible. Raven from Wish, shut the fuck up, Brie. Shut it. It is... What the fuck? I don't know how much it is, but it's worth it, whatever the price is. I can't find it. Pink Raven's a happy Raven? Yeah, she's the happy one. Do you play Valorant if you're not 11 and try to sound like a... I don't know, that's just my natural voice. Whenever I go on Valorant and I hear a cute girl, I just start talking like this. Hey, mind if I play Jet? As he's already locked in Jet. Wow, nice kill, Sage. That was a good kill. Can you res me, Sage? Can you res me, Sage? I can't wait for the new South Park game. I still need to play the other one. I'm horrible, okay. Badass. What's a good ass supposed to be like? Mine. I actually believe you do this. Guys. Oh my god, I need to tell you what happened to me. I decided to play an unrated game of Valorant the other night. And I got into a game. I was solo queuing, okay? I got into a game and maybe like 9 rounds in, maybe 11 rounds in. What are you doing? The guys and my teammates were kind of talking, but then this one guy's like, you guys, hold on, I need to sneeze. My teammates were like, this one dude was like, hey you guys, I need advice. My bro needs advice. He's been seeing this girl and she made her profile picture a half naked picture of herself. So, you know, she was half naked. And he wants to dump her, but he doesn't know if he should. And then literally all of them were like, dump that fucking slut. She's a slut. Fuck her. Dump that slut. You don't need her. She's a whore. And I'm just sitting there as the only girl. I'm like, I'm so scared. I'm so scared right now. Somebody please save me. It felt very unsafe. Thankfully, I never talked, because I don't talk when I solo queue. It was just an unrated. It wasn't like it was comp, but oh my fucking god, I was scared for my life. I was like, what the fuck? Y'all just started screaming that she's a whore and a slut, and I was like, oh my god. Anyway, yeah, so it was scary. Anyway. Bro, they're playing in my cave. No wonder Raven doesn't have any pets. I would go crazy. I haven't played Stick of Truth yet, but I need to. I really need to. Starfield? What's Starfield? No, I'm not gonna play that because I don't know what that is. Dude, what is going on? Can y'all stop? How do I get through to these kids? Do you want to know what Anishka did? I was putting my makeup on, and I use a very specific palette when I do like pink looks like this. Like I use the darker pink and a lighter pink and then a white and then a sparkle. She hops up. Firstly she claws my thigh to get up because she's too fat to just like bounce on up onto my lap. So she like claws her way on top of my lap. And then she gets on my desk and then she like looks around for a second. And then she sneezes on top of my palette. She literally went like this. And it literally, she sprayed my palette. And I still used it. But I was just like, are you fucking serious right now, girl? I swear to God. More pets and snacks. Dude, I think she gained like 3 pounds. But I have no choice but to keep the kitten food out. I can't separate them and have them eat because Nishka just won't accept that. I just stared at her for like a solid minute and then she walked away. Bonbibonkers. Thank you. I am body shaming her. I am. Look, she's eating right now, bro. I love her and I don't dislike her. Because she's fat. I don't dislike her at all. I love her, and I love all of her imperfections, like sneezing on my palette. But I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna have to get her on like a weight loss thing. What are you doing? No, bro. Well, I've only been feeding them kitten food because when I set out the kitten food and the adult food, the kittens just eat the adult food. They don't like the kitten food. So now I can only give them kitten food. And if I try to lock up Nishka and give her adult food, or like, well, I haven't tried giving her diet food yet, but I will. Oh my God, she literally just doesn't eat. And like an hour later, her food bowl is still full. So I just let her out so she can finally eat something. Keto. Oh, he likes my cape. Oh, you like my cape, sweetie? I love that. The last theme park I went to Disneyland. The same time I went to Anime Expo. It was fucking sick. But we wanted to go on the Haunted Mansion ride, and we sat for an hour in the sun waiting to get on the ride. Then the ride lasted like 2 minutes, and I was like, okay. I want to go back though. I want to go to Disney World, but I just haven't had the opportunity. I wanted to treat my mom to like Disney World, but she's like, I don't like roller coasters. And I'm just like, dang it, woman, can you like roller coasters? I want to go on roller coasters. But yeah, she's like, no, I don't like roller coasters. I was like, okay, we can go somewhere else. She still hasn't responded to me about where she wants to go, but I do want to take her somewhere. How late am I this time? You're 30 minutes late. Hi, Shadow. 75-25 kitten and adult food. Oh, you're right. Why didn't I think of that? Yeah, Disneyland is not that good, but Disney World is so fucking good. And there's so much more. Like, Disneyland only has like so much, but with Disney World, you've got like a ton of different places you can go with different kinds of like rides and stuff. I really love Epcot, where there's like different countries. I think that's so fun. Okay, let me ask you guys your favorite rides. Not necessarily Disney World, but like any theme park or amusement park you went to. You don't understand? Shut the fuck up. Disney World is bigger than 15 other countries. Good. It needs to be bigger. I need more. Yeah, the last time I went to Disney World, I was probably, that was when I first got my period, which I'm sure I've told this story before. I was I was 11. I was 11 years old. My grandparents were treating us to Disney World because they like to take us all, like, the different relatives out. What are you doing? Niska! Niska! Dude, she's trying to choke me. Niska, let go. Bro, look at her. Look at her. Bro, let go. Let go. What are you doing? She's growling. Can you let go, please? This was expensive. Nishka, let go. Nishka. She's growling. Dude, come on. Do you hear her? Let go. Let go. Bro. Nishka, gimme. Gimme. Let go. Ah! Oh, she's growing. She's growing. Look at her. Look at her. What the fuck? My life flashed before my eyes. What was I saying? Oh. So yeah, my grandparents invited us to go to Disney World. Because she always takes like the grandkids out. This time it was our turn. I'd only been there twice in my life, so this was the second time. And my mom wasn't there, she didn't go. She had to stay behind. And, oh my god. So we were at, which ride were we on? We were in one of the countries. Maybe not country. It was where the Disney princess like setup was. I think it was near the Disney princess castle, the Cinderella castle. And I really wanted a princess dress. I was annoying the shit out of my dad. I was like, can we please go get a princess dress? Like, oh my god. And he was like, God, can you shut up? And I was like, ah! So eventually we did go get the dress. I got an Elsa dress. I loved Elsa. Loved her. Slay. And I had a Minecraft creeper hat on. So I was like blue and then like bright green. And I went to the bathroom. I think I went to the bathroom to go put the dress on. And I was wearing white shorts. They're like zebra print, white and black. And I looked down and there's just blood and I'm just like, bro. So I did bleed out onto like one of the roller coasters. Sorry guys, I bled on one of those roller coaster seats. My apologies. So, are you okay? Oh my god, they're fighting. Like, can you not? Anyway. Yeah. So that was fun. Anyway, that's my first period story. And I had to like stuff my panties with toilet paper because I was too afraid to ask my grandma for pads. I figured she didn't have any anyway, but I was too shy to just ask, so I just like straight up just like went to the bathroom every 5 minutes to check and make sure I didn't bleed through or like the toilet paper didn't fall out, because that's happened. Like whenever I haven't had pads or tampons, the toilet paper that I use has fallen out straight up. It's just fell out onto the floor. So. Goliath from Six Flags. I don't think I've ever been to Six Flags. Friends peer pressured me. Oh, roller coasters are so fun. I love roller coasters, dude. God, I feel sorry for the people who don't like roller coasters. I want to go to Six Flags one day. How many cats do I have? I have 6 cats. I've been there. Ferrari World. I've never even heard of that. Oh my god, I want to go to Disney so bad. Dude. Get out of my cave, bro. Get out of my cave. What the fuck? That's it, I'm bringing this up. No more. That's 4 too many cats. This needs to be witnessed. I don't want to show my feet, never mind. Hi. Alright. Paris? Disneyland Paris? Bro. Actually, I have another blind item if you guys are curious. Honestly, it's not even a blind item, it's straight up the truth, but I don't want to get like sued. Not that anybody is gonna know who I am, but like nobody famous is gonna see this. So yeah, if you guys want to know what the blind item is, it involves our little Ariana Grande and the Victorious cast, if you've ever seen that show. Blind item. They're like unconfirmed truths of like celebrities. So like it's all alleged, but it's from like good sources, pretty much. Like the entertainment lawyer or whatever. I don't know, something like that. But yeah, so it's not necessarily true, but it's also very true. I don't know. Let me just look up the definition and tell you. Blind item is a news story, typically in a gossip column, in which the details of the matter are reported while the identities of the people involved are anonymous. Yeah. So if you're curious, it's actually really sad. It's really fucking sad if you guys want to know. And I think you'll be interested, especially if you've seen the show Victorious or Zoe 101. Yeah. Always imagine I'm gonna fall out or get flung out. I fucking know. I hate when those roller coasters don't have like those handles. Like on Splash Mountain, they don't have handles. And it's like when we do the final drop and it goes down, I feel like I'm gonna fly off. So I don't turn the volume down and force so your mic doesn't hurt me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm not sorry. I still haven't bought a new mic. I'll get one. Zoe 101, I know, Zoe 101. Honestly, Zoe 101 is really fucking cringe. Even like back then when I was a kid, I thought the jokes were like really fucking stupid, but I still watched it because I thought like it was an interesting concept. Interesting concept, even though I was like 4 years old. But I need my coffee. Make me a promise here tonight, but like a tidal wave, with an early grave. I never wanted to be this way. Bro, it's fucking hot as balls. Bro. Long Johnson is tired of my shit. Also, ignore this pan right here. I haven't washed it for like 3 days. Oh, anyway. My sister watched both, so I've seen both shows. Okay. So, honestly, some of these are like literally what happened. Your burp is louder than mine. I know. I'm sick like that. I'm sick and twisted. I'm a sick little guy. Okay. So the first thing I'll talk about, if you guys want me to talk about it, if you don't want me to talk about it, you can just say that and I won't talk about it. But like, I'll tell someone about it. I'm gonna call my mom later and be like, girl, guess what? So yeah. The fastest in the world? No. Bro, I want to go to an amusement park so bad, but I'm just like really scared. Like, I don't want something to happen because, you know, I was thinking about that yesterday. I was like, you know, people always think that, oh, this couldn't happen to me. Why would this happen to me? This couldn't happen to me, you know? Like, I think we all thought that at some point where we're like, we do something dangerous or kind of sketchy and we're like, oh, nothing bad's gonna happen to me. Why would anything bad happen to me? Hello? Did the stream just restart? Because I just went on a rant. I think the stream just restarted, so now I'm sad. Let me know. I do know that it did not restart. Okay, because it just said, it like did the loading thing and then welcome to the chat room, and I was like, bruh. Does Catgirl have, I know, I've always wondered that, but I think Catgirls do have these ears because sometimes in the art you'll see like they have ears poking out of the side. So I feel like these are for like regular hearing, and these cat ears are for like if you hear something from afar, you hear it more clear. So like if you're having a conversation, you use these ears, but if something happens like far away, you can hear it with your cat ears. So that's my theory for like cat girls and like their ears. Or they just don't have ears and they just like look like that with no ears, but I don't know. Oh my god, Angus Cloud, that was so fucking sad. That was really fucking sad, dude. I'm really sad about that. That poor guy. I think his father died and he couldn't cope with it, so then he, you know, but he seemed like a really cool person and he was a great actor and stuff. It's just really sad. So that's the guy from Euphoria, Fezco, did die. That's who Angus Cloud is, if you don't know. That's so sad, dude. I don't know. That's just like Wait! Did you guys hear about, okay, do y'all know the movie The Blind Side? Do y'all know that movie? The Blind Side? Where it's like this white woman and this white family, like white ass family. They adopt this black kid and they take him in and they take care of him. And like that was it. But apparently it came out that the real people, because that was based on a true story, did not actually adopt him. They tricked him into signing some kind of paper that makes them like get money from him. Like, can you believe that? Well, I don't even think Sandra Bullock knew. And she also just lost her husband. I think her husband passed away, who had ASL. So she's not going to respond right now, obviously, understandably. She's not going to respond because she just lost her husband. But I feel like she would have no idea about that. Like, I don't think anybody knew that. And if they did, they would probably not be okay with, like, associating with that. They did guardianship. I don't even know what guardianship. So, like, Britney Spears, so she had, like, people who watched over her and controlled her financials, right? That's so fucking sad. That was so fucking sad. Oh my god. I liked that movie when I was a kid. I was like, oh mom, what a sweet movie. I need to tell my mom about that. We used to watch that movie together. Oh my god, she's gonna be so sad. That's conservatorship. But I did find out that the movie made it look like he didn't know how to play football, but he said he's been playing since he was a little kid. I wonder why they changed that. I don't know, that's just so fucking sad. People are so screwed up. People are so screwed up. But I don't know. I feel like, I know a lot of people viewed that movie as like white savior movie, but like, I don't know. I guess from the movie I saw, it didn't look like they were doing something bad, I guess. I don't know. I haven't seen that since I was a kid, but I don't see how that's Sandra Bullock's fault. Gotta make it dramatic. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. That's so sad, though. People are so fucked up. It's like, they didn't actually care about him. They just wanted his money because they knew he was talented. Like, that's fucked. That's so fucked. We're talking about The Blind Side. It's a movie from many years ago about this family who adopts this kid who's like, I forgot what happened to his family. his family didn't take care of him, or maybe he ran away. I don't know, but yeah, they adopted him and he ended up being like really cool at football or something. I don't know, but yeah, like, bro, my mom's gonna be so sad. I need to tell her. I need to break the news. So yeah, I don't know. These are so fucked up. So fucked up. Conservatorship. Yeah, I was like, I have no idea what that's called. I'm all about the older movies. I really like older movies. Like, when I say older movies, I mean like movies around that time that movie was made. I don't know why, they're just like really interesting. They're all very like hallmarky, but like it's still like interesting to just sit down and watch it. I don't know what Snow Brown is. Training Day? I've never seen that. I don't know. I've seen a lot of movies because that's what my mom watched when I was younger, and I would just like come in and bother her and be like, "What are you watching?" And she'd have to pause it and kick me out if it was something like not made for like younger people, and I'd be like, "Ah!" Oh yeah, I've seen The Green Mile. I think Snow White actress. Dude, don't even get me started. That shit pisses me off so bad. Like, what? That actress is a straight up asshole. Like, egotistical asshole, dude. I can't get into that because I don't know. It's just like, nah, man, dude. This is no. That does piss me off though. It's like the way she talks about the movie as if it was some like horrific portrayal of women, and like it's like, really? Like, shut the fuck up. Why don't you go fucking play as somebody else somewhere else? Like, if you don't like Snow White, then why the fuck are you here? It's like, oh my fucking god. Dude, I can't stand that. I can't stand that. Green Mile made me cry. All I remember from the Green Mile is that dude who like had a urinary infection and couldn't piss or something. That's all I remember. Defend her? I don't know why people are defending her. Like, what the fuck? Why are you defending this woman just shitting on like a classic movie? The first ever Disney princess movie. She was the first Disney princess, by the way. It wasn't Cinderella, it was Snow White. Like, you're being an asshole right now. She's pissing me off. Shut up. I am not a dwarf. Not that there's anything wrong with being a dwarf, I'm just not short. Oh, poor her, sitting in a dress for however long on a set of a movie and just getting millions and millions of dollars. Poor baby. Poor baby. Girl, if you don't like the movie, if you don't like the message, then fuck off, girl, because it's just like, obviously it was made in 1937, obviously. Shut the fuck up! Weird? Yeah, I know, right? That pissed me off. Bro, like, oh my fucking god. And they changed all the dwarves too, which, I mean, I'm not a dwarf, so I don't know how dwarf people would feel about, like, that, of course. I know that the Game of Thrones guy, Peter Dinklage or something, I think he said he wasn't a fan, so I don't know, but yeah, they made the dwarves all, like tall people, and, like, really diversified them, and just, like, I think we all need to collectively agree to just not see the movie. I think we all need to collectively agree to never watch that movie because it's gonna be dog shit anyway. Getting mad about the new Willy Wonka movie? Why do they have to make a new Willy Wonka movie? Like, shit, dude. Fuck. Ah! And the average height people. Like, it's in the title, dude. Like, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. And it's like, yeah, there's nothing wrong with diversity, but like right there, it's like why did you have to like diversify the cast by getting rid of all of the dwarves? Does that make sense? I just like, dude, what? What are you doing?
You okay?
These kids.
Baby, you okay?
I don't know what's wrong with him. He was just sitting at the litter box. Look at him.
So handsome. Oh, look at him. He's so handsome. Yeah, so handsome.
Honkai Star Rail, ugh.
I love black kitties.
They're always the sweetest. What are you looking at me for? You giving me sass?
I'm just kidding. I love you. I love you. Yes, I do.
She has such hatred in her eyes. Anyway. I don't know. I can't. I know that personally I will not be watching any more remakes of anything. Unless it actually ends up being good. Which most likely not. But I think when it comes to like remakes, I'm just not gonna let it like ruin the original for me. I'm just gonna be like, okay, so that's a thing that happened, but I'm gonna pretend it doesn't exist, and that it's not like canon to the world or whatever. Yeah, so I'm just gonna ignore Snow White, the movie, and I'm just gonna watch the original if I ever see it on my streaming service. Apparently, the voice actress for Snow White, I think she never got paid. She never got paid. She still loves Snow White, but she never got paid for it. And I think Disney blackballed her completely from getting any other roles, so she only ever had the Snow White role, I think. Maybe some other things, but nothing like huge, because they didn't want her being played anywhere else, because they wanted to keep Snow White's voice like as their own property. So yeah, they blackballed her. I'm almost positive, and she never gotten anything else. But I think she's passed on now. But the lady really loves Snow White, and she really adored it, even though like what Disney did to her, which is just like really sad. But it's very sweet that she still loves her character and doesn't blame her character for it. Yeah. Dungeons and Dragons movie. I've played maybe 2 campaigns before. Thank you for the hydrate. I don't have water, so I'm gonna hydrate with coffee. Neon Bonkers? Well, you have a nice name as well, dude. How did you come up with yours? Me personally, I got bonkers from that Melanie Martinez song where she's like, over the bend, entirely bonkers. And I was like, I love that word. I love bonkers. So I stole it. Baldur's Gate, I'm probably not gonna play it now. Circle water bottles. Really? I used to have trouble with soda as well when I was a kid, but I stopped drinking it. Maybe when I turned 12, I quit soda. I don't like drink it like very rarely. Because I don't know, it tastes good, but the carbonation makes me like have one of those acid burps that like hurts the back of my throat. Dizzy Rascal song. Used to rave and DJ? That's fucking cool. I've never been to a rave before. Anyway, being blackballed, that's actually what happened to Victoria Justice. She got blackballed. It's not because she wasn't a good enough actress or a good enough singer. No, she got fucking blackballed because of Dan Schneider. Did you guys know that? You didn't know that. That poor woman. I literally love her. She's the most gorgeous woman in the whole fucking world. Genuinely. Like, she deserves all the love ever. But she got blackballed because she didn't want to sleep with Dan Schneider. That's what fucking happened. And you know who did sleep with him? All the other girls, and look where they're at. They're very successful. And he told people, don't fuck with Victoria Justice. Don't fuck with her. So she never got any acting roles. She never got any things. She got into a few commercials and a few campaigns for like makeup or something, but yeah, he completely fucked her over because she didn't want to sleep with him. And that's what fucking happened. I swear to God. It may be a blind item, but I have no doubts in my heart that that is fucking true. So allegedly. But like, dude, come on. She's a very beautiful and talented woman. How could she not get any roles or any like music success? So yeah, just saying. That's some new information. Victoria's still living her life. Yeah, she is. She said she's happy and she's glad she made that decision, and she'd rather like she would choose the same option again and again. Oh, Sarah Berries. So you could trade Destroy Boy stories. I would love that. Thank you so much, dude. Oh my god. There's many boys I would destroy. I love shit talking with people though, like having a one-on-one conversation about like past stuff or like, you know, like celebrity stuff like this. I just fucking love talking about it with people. Oh my god. My favorite actor, honestly, I don't know. I feel like I knew the answer to that, but now I don't. I guess currently Margot Robbie, because that's the only movie I've recently seen. But yeah, I don't know. It's so sad. But I think Victoria Justice is in a new show, and she still looks she looks 17 years old still. Like, she looks so incredibly young. And I think in the movie she's playing like a young girl who's maybe, I think she's supposed to be in her 30s, 30-year-old woman who's like married to a rich old guy or something. And the people in town don't like her because she's young and beautiful. But oh my god, she still looks so young. Oh my god, what a beautiful woman. Yeah, that's what you said, favorite actress. Oh, you mean a guy? You mean a guy? I don't have any for guys. For guys? Wow, I have no idea. I'm sure there's someone. Because I just don't think that there's anybody I've seen like multiple times. Ryan Gosling is so hot. But I don't think he's my favorite because I've only seen him in one movie, which is, you know, that movie. Ariana Grande was much better. Well, Ariana Grande, so allegedly, of course, but apparently this came from a member of the studio or something from Victorious, but apparently every single day, all of those kids, underage and like 18 years old, were all doing drugs and getting fricked, like all over the place. And apparently, I think Ariana Grande was still like kind of bitchy back then, but because she was a minor, like, I'm gonna excuse that, because she was just a kid and getting manipulated, you know? But, like, yeah, I don't know. And, another thing, so this is public, obviously. So Liz Gillies, who plays Jade on Victorious, please do not send me a cease and desist letter, because apparently she does that. But it's not like I'm famous enough for her to do that. So when she was 16, she met her now husband, who was 36 years old at the time. And when she turned 18, they officially started dating, and she eventually married him. So she was 16 years old and he was 36. And not only that, so the guy, I think is Michael Kokorodin or something, he wrote all of the songs along with this guy named Dr. Luke, who, what? Who, if you know who Dr. Luke is, that's Kesha's old music guy, and he did a lot of bad things to her. So those two freaks were working together on all of the songs. And yeah, the 16-year-old with the 36-year-old, eventually she got married to him. And whenever people talk about their relationship, she sends cease and desist letters, because she doesn't want people talking about it. And I think she's in her 30s now. So she's an adult and she can make decisions for herself, of course. But that is literally a lifetime between, like, but yeah, I don't know. I think she's happy. That's what she says. She says that she's happy with him and that they're in love and they have really good times together, but, like, still, like, I know she's an adult now, but, like, it's sad. It's very sad. Because, I mean, I don't know. It's sad. Don't sue me, please. I'm just talking about it, you know? Yeah, it's fucked up. Nickelodeon's not so secret anymore. It is not so secret anymore. So, for Zoe 101, which a lot of people know about this already, but the girl who played Nicole, the actress for her, hello Gandhi666, how are you doing? Welcome. So the girl who played as Nicole in Zoe 101, the first season, she was Zoe's roommate, along with that girl Dana. Yeah, she got majorly bullied by Jamie Lynn Spears, who is Britney Spears' little sister. A lot, so much that she fucking quit the show, or maybe she got bullied off the show, I don't fucking know. She's talked about it. She's very public about it, so if you are curious about that and want to look up more, then definitely go for it, but I'm just telling you what I know from my memory. And one day she got yelled at by Britney Spears, and who is way older than her, until she was, like, in tears or something, and yeah, it was really bad. And then Dana, they said that she was fired because she kept forgetting her lines, but there's also some, like, bad stuff going on behind the scenes. Probably Zoe bullying the shit out of her. Britney has apologized. Yeah. I mean, it's a shitty thing to do, but we all do, like, shitty things like that. Especially when it comes to our family. We want to fucking defend our family, and I bet that Zoe was telling her some nasty shit and manipulating her, which obviously, but yeah. And then when Jamie Lynn Spears was 16, she got pregnant, and they ended the show. But with all of the blind items I've read about how people would do special things for Dan Schneider to get more scenes and special things, I wouldn't doubt that it's, you know. Another thing about Victoria Justice, if you notice in, what was it, season 3, maybe like the last season of Victoria Justice is not in that show. the show becomes centered around Ariana and Liz Gillies, so Kat and Jade. It becomes more focused on them, which I did notice that. I was like, a lot of these episodes are like more Kat and Jade focused, which I like them both, but also, you know, like I'm like, where the fuck is Tori? So yeah, the show became less about Tori because she refused to sleep with Dan Schneider as soon as she turned 18, or before she turned 18, because he's not into, you know, legal people. That's why Sweet Life of Zack and Cody turned into... Yes, I heard that too about them. I forgot where I fucking heard that. But I heard that they changed Sweet Life because Zack and Cody didn't want to do something. Yeah, the actors, I mean, Cole and Dylan Sprouse. Yeah, it's just so fucked up. It is just so fucked up. And it's so weird too. Because like I said this before, I mean, people who watch like Disney shows or like Nickelodeon shows, we always have really good memories of them, right? So it's like, I mean, we have these amazing memories of our favorite shows from when we were kids, but the actors had horrible times on the shows and movies or whatever, and they went through so much traumatic shit. And then we're all like unknowing to the horrors, so we were like, oh my god, I love that show, which some of them don't mind that. I've heard that at least Jeanette McCurdy doesn't mind if people still watch iCarly, but it's just like, wow. It really makes you think about things, doesn't it? iCarly, so this is actually confirmed. So for iCarly, Dan Schneider had Jeanette McCurdy in a room when I think she was like maybe 18 years old. He was trying to get her to drink. He put his hand on her thigh or knee or something, and he was like, you know, all the Victoria's kids get drunk and high all the time. You know, I think you iCarly kids need to have a bit more edge. And he tried to get her to drink, and she did not want to. It's in her book. You can literally look at it. It's in her book. It's like something like that. So, yeah. And apparently he took pictures of her when she was in a bikini, and like, I think it was when she was younger or something. Which, I'm assuming that when she was in the bikini, it was in the episode of iCarly where they were like wearing swimsuits in space. That's when he took the pictures, because if so, she was probably like 12 years old or something. I don't know. I don't know when that happened, but I know that the drinking thing happened when she was 18. Yeah. The new iCarly's really good. I heard that they revealed who their mom is in the new iCarly. I haven't seen the new iCarly because I don't think it's on any of the streaming services I'm subscribed to. I'm just subscribed to HBO Max, so that's all. But yeah, iCarly had some really weird shit. And Victorious did too. Like, I know, Sarah Berries? No, you don't have to do that. Well, thank you so much. I've got all the lore. I'm ready to drop it all. Thank you so much. Oh my god, that's so sweet. Thank you. Okay, so here's some more lore. So yeah, like it was said, so like I did notice that like Victorious was obviously a show for teenagers, but it was a lot more like, you know, sexual. Looking back, very, very sexual, like lots of making out and like suggestive stuff and suggestive jokes, which that's not necessarily a bad thing, because I mean, like, lots of kids movies and stuff, they do that to like keep the adults who are watching entertained. But please don't tell me you have any bad lore on Big Time Rush. No, I don't. Well, there's this one weird thing, but I'm not going to get into it because it's something that personally happened with me and a Big Time Rush. Sort of. But I'm not going to get into it. I can't. I don't want to get into it. I haven't heard any SpongeBob drama. Finally able to watch one of your lives. Oh, well, welcome. Hopefully this is an entertaining one. I just really love celebrity drama. I love getting into it because it's so fucking weird. And I just like take it more personally and get more invested because it's like people from my childhood who I looked up to. Like, I fucking loved Kat and Jade and Victorious, the whole show itself. I loved it. But yeah, apparently on set they were all just like having sex all the time and doing a bunch of drugs, and like it was crazy. Which, I mean, you know, teenagers are gonna do that stuff, but on set, where there are adults who are supposed to be, you know, like making sure that these kids are safe and making sure that the cast is comfortable, and they're all just like doing drugs and having sex on set when they're not filming. Because apparently someone said you had to knock before you walked into any closed door room, because somebody was likely doing each other in there, whoever it may be, the actors, producers, blah blah blah. But yeah, so I don't know. I mean, that's just what teenagers do, but it's just like when you're on set, you have to take care of your actors. Which, I mean, it's Schneider's Bakery, so obviously they don't give a fuck about child safety, but you know, still, you'd think like the parents would be there, especially because some of them were still underage at the time. You know, like parents would be watching it and making sure they're okay, but I don't know where the parents were at all. So, yeah, I don't know. It's scary. That's so sad. That's so sad to me. Oh my god. I don't know. I'm glad Victoria Justice didn't fall into that trap and she avoided it, even if it meant her career going completely, like, bombing because she got blackballed and, like, not having more scenes in her own show that's literally titled after herself. The name is Victorious, her name is Victoria, like, come on. Got invited to a Discord where people share your content. No. I don't think I can do anything about that. I think that's just gonna happen. But yeah, I've said it before, I don't want people making Discords of me because I don't like it, but people are gonna do what they want, so. Yeah, I mean, if it's something I can't help, I'd rather not know about it. Like, people having Discords, because I can't do anything about that. People are gonna do whatever, but. Why is there a GIF? I don't know, it's not going away. I'll just move it over here. Good afternoon, chat. On Alien? Like real aliens? Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, like, teenagers are gonna do that. That's not the problem. It's like, the problem was that adults were involved and they let it happen. And they were into it, of course. Like, that's the problem. Teenagers are gonna do whatever, but it's gotta be, like, safe. People stealing content? See it that way? Well, thank you. Aliens help build? I don't think so. I don't know. You know that E.T. song by Katy Perry? If aliens come to Earth, that song's gonna become so real for me and lots of other people. Because, okay, if no human beings want me, I'll date an alien. Hit the gwitty? I don't know what the gwitty is, I'm sorry. I think, let me attempt to, is this the gwitty? I think that's it. I have no idea, I'm sorry. Or maybe it's that one thing where people go like this. I don't know, I'm a loser. I'm like an old lady when it comes to like new hip internet trends. I know nothing. I am stuck in the past. Clappy alien cheeks. Hell yeah. Oh my god, I used to be so fake. I'm not even a zoomer, dude. Are you shut up, I literally don't know. I don't know what the gritty is. Hold on, I think I know. I think I know. Here, let me try it. Let me pull my shorts down so nobody sees my butt. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna hit the gritty. Hold on. Alright. Alright, I'm hitting the gritty. I have no idea if this is it. Was that it? Was that the gritty? Wait, I think it was like this. Was that it? Close enough? Okay. Or maybe it was like, I think it's like this. I fucking don't know. I'm an old lady, bro. I'm stuck in the past. Ugh. No, those are my slides, bro. Oh my god, he's hitting the gwitty. He's hitting the gwitty. Where's the pillow? The pillow's right here. This is the pillow. It's so sick. Bro, you're like 20? Yeah, but I'm still an old lady. Listen, I'm stuck in the past and I'm proud. I'm proud to be stuck in the past of like old internet memes. Is that a shell chair? It is. It's so cute. I'm obsessed with them. I have 4 for my island. I have 1 in the living room. I have 1 in the guest room. I love it. So, the McGwitty. Oh my god, he hitting the gwitty. He hitting the gwitty. Oh my god, he hitting the gwitty. I don't fucking know. I'm a loser, okay? Leave me alone. Bond is the type of dude just... No, because I still say that. I had such a big crush on the trains guy. You know, like with the animation where he's like, oh, I like trains. Then he gets hit by a train. I had a massive boner for that guy when I was a kid. I fucking loved him. Oh my god, he got me questioning what the word sex meant. Like, unironically. I loved that little animation guy. I don't know if it was a real dude, but all I know that I like trains thing is from the animation. Can you use that for a pillow? No, it's a lumbar pillow, so it's for your chairs. So it's like for your back, so your back can rest comfortably. I seem too high for bed. I'm also just like, I had set it up. Yeah, I wanted to frick the I like trains guy. And like all the other people. Like, wait, is it I baked you a pie? No, it wasn't that, I think. It was, God! I'm trying to, yeah, the ASDF! Oh my god! I loved that shit. I gotta look at it again. That was my shit. Along with those unicorns. Were like, Charlie! Yeah, oh my god, I loved his little emo fringe. I baked you a pie. Pie flavor. That was so sick. I loved that. I loved that, dude. Pie flavor. There was one that I really liked that I used to quote all the time. It was, my eyelash is falling off, look at that. It was, I don't remember. Tomska. Yeah. Anyway, that was awesome. What a good, like, it was, growing up back then on the internet is a lot better than growing up now on the internet. I will say that. Because it's like, I see some of the things that, like, these, like, 12-year-olds are growing up on now. And I'm just like, really? Like, the Dream SMP thing? It's like, that's what you're growing up with? You're not gonna grow up with, like, PewDiePie or, like, Markiplier? Like, I know I'm a fucking elder because I'm referencing PewDiePie and Markiplier and, like, Jacksepticeye and, like, Creepypasta and all the other shit back then, like Tumblr. Tumblr. Bro. No, it was better then. We had better stuff. But you know, this one thing got popular recently. Skibbity toilet or something. Skibbity doo toilet. And I'm like, that. Yeah, that. And then I'm like, is that what I found entertaining as a kid? Because Jesus fucking Christ, that is cringe as hell. Like, that is not funny. But that's what I found entertaining as a kid. And now these kids are finding that entertaining. I'm just like, holy shit, it's all coming back around. It's amazing. No, it's not. It's not. It's fucking not, dude. Bro. Or like the Nyan Cat where it's like and like I think things were more traumatic back then, but we also had better memes. It was more funnier. Like I can look back and be like, yeah, I could see how I thought that was funny, but I look at Skibbity Toilet and I'm just like, I know that's something I would like when I was younger, but like, ew, what the fuck? It was better, trust me. It was better. It was so much better. It was such a great time. Like, there was like Vocaloid was so popular as well, and like anime and like Sword Art Online and like all the older shit. Lucky Star, if anybody's seen Lucky Star, bro, I just feel bad because like these kids are growing up and they're not experiencing the amazingness and also like true trauma of the internet, like the My Little Pony massacre videos of like Pinkamena, Diane Pie. Some kids know about that because people are still into My Little Pony, but just like when that first came out, people were fucking terrified. It's like, I think now people are becoming sentient and realizing like that, you know, those internet horror stuff, they're all like fake and written. Like even kids realize that. But it's like, you know, Jeff the Killer had even adults shaking and they were scared. And it's like, I miss that. I miss when everybody thought that the shit was real, or like the repost or reshare or die, and like, hello, my name is blah blah blah, I blah 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 blah. If you don't repost this, I'm gonna crawl into your bed and kill you. And oh my god, like everybody was so fucking scared. We would always reshare that. Or like the one post I was like, reshare for Jesus, ignore for Satan. I love that. That was awesome. Oh my god. Obsessed with the poo emoji. That was a bit later on in the days. Yeah, Vocaloid is still popular, but back then it was a different level. I loved Lucky Star YouTube content. I miss the YouTube content that was just like, well, at least me, I think everybody experienced a different side of YouTube, but me personally, the YouTube I watched was Vanoss Gaming, like all the gaming channels, PewDiePie, other stuff. I liked Gmod, Prop Hunt, and I also liked, when I became a little bit older, maybe when I was like 13, I really became obsessed with those like DIY channels, which is definitely later on, of course, but our parents are the same, yeah. It was definitely different for them growing up because they didn't have the internet like we did growing up. They had a form of it, of course, like those computers and like those chat rooms and whatever, but at least my parents, they didn't grow up with like chat rooms. They were outdoorsy, they climbed trees like weirdos. Who climbs a tree anymore? But yeah, I don't know. I never really asked my parents about their past. I know some things about my mom, but I swear to God, every time I'm like visiting my family and my dad's driving me somewhere and he like brings up some random fact from his childhood, I'm just like, what the fuck? I never knew any of this. Like, hello? Like, who are you? I don't know anything about you. And I only know a few things about my mom, but yeah, things were definitely different for them back then. It was weird. But they also lived different, or my mom lived a different life than people who were like middle class growing up. So, you know, they had like their schools and like blah blah blah. It was different. So I did watch C Nanners, I did, but I think he like quit many years ago or something. Ugh. Yeah, like they drove without GPS, like they actually used maps. Or they just straight up, they just don't even use a GPS, they just drive and they know where they're going. And it's like, we're going to like a different, like a completely different state, and they just know where to go. It's like, how are you doing that? Like, what? Anyway. What is MapQuest? I'd be facing 20 years. Dude, same. Fucking same, but for my mom. My mom was crazy back then. Like, she was awesome, dude. Okay,
babe. Have a good day, Kyosai. People ask for directions. Yeah, not me. Not my childhood. Had a child, yeah. Oh, that's nice. I remember Cinnamon Toast Ken and his girlfriend. I mean, I'm sure they're married now, or I don't know what happened with them, but his girlfriend at the time, they had a baby, and I loved her videos. I didn't watch him, I loved her, because she had this, like, big boob cosplay tutorial that I watched when I was, like, 11 years old, and I was like, oh my god, she's so pretty and gorgeous. I loved her. I forgot her name. But yeah, she was a cosplayer. But I know they have a kid. So I don't know how long ago that was, but I really liked her. She was cool. Parents must have had you. My parents had me when they were in their 30s. PewDiePie has a kid. I know he got married. I'm pretty sure I knew that he had a kid. I loved Marzia. I watched her more than PewDiePie. I just really loved all of these YouTubers' girlfriends. I don't know. I was just obsessed with them. Like Marzia and the Cinnamon Toast Ken's girlfriend and like all of them. Like all the girlfriends, I'd be like, oh my god, I love them. I love them. And then I'd watch the boyfriend's videos sometimes. But I was just like, screw you guys. I want to look at your girlfriend. That was a side. Mary something. Super Mary cosplays or something? I need to figure it out. Super Mary cosplays. I feel like that's cosplays? Maybe it wasn't that. Let me just look up Cinnamon Toast Ken. Girlfriend Mary. Super Mary face. Oh my god! They got engaged in February of 2015. Oh, that is so sweet. Super Mary face. Super Mary face. I loved her. And I loved Amarzia. Oh my god. I loved her hair. How it like was an ombre from like brown to like a golden blonde. When I had long hair, I copied my hair to look exactly like her and I would wear the same hairstyles. I fucking loved her. I fucked with her so hard, dude. I love Marzia. I used to want to like be named Marzia. Or like, I think you say it Marzia. Or maybe that's just how PewDiePie says it because of his accent. I don't know. I like Marzia. I love that name. It's so beautiful. She's so gorgeous. Anime for life. Thank you for the prime sub. I appreciate that. Draw my life video trend. Oh, I loved those. Their baby. Oh, that makes me so happy. I know I was like 9 or 10 years old watching like their videos, but I don't know why. It just like it just warms my heart so much that like, you know, the people like. Are you good? Stop fighting. No, go. And there she goes, straight to the food bowl. What a surprise. Bro, they always be fighting. I forgot what I was saying. But it's just so cute. It's like you grow up with them, you know, watching, or not with them, but grow up like watching their videos. And I don't know, it's just like really sweet to like, you know, check back in on them and like they're married, they have a kid and like blah blah blah, like all the YouTubers and stuff. It's just so cute. It's just so cute. I wonder how Vanoss Gaming is doing. I think the last time I watched his videos was like maybe a year or two ago. Because he had like a new Gmod stuff and I loved his Gmod stuff. But yeah, I used to watch him religiously. Thank you for the hydrate. I'm almost out of coffee. Her 4th anniversary stream? Oh my god, that's great. One day I'm gonna have an anniversary. I actually have no idea when I started streaming. But that's great, I'm glad, I'm happy for her. The other side of YouTubers, yeah. Yeah. Like, I really liked Minilad too. Vanoss, Minilad, and like all the others. So, you know, the Minilad thing was very heartbreaking. And with other YouTubers that have been exposed, I didn't watch them. I mean, what did I watch? Because I know it was a lot of Minecraft YouTubers who got exposed.
a lot. Oh my god, this eyelash is like falling off. Okay. But I didn't really watch Minecraft back then. I mean, I'm sure I did, but yeah. I don't know. It's Smosh. I did not like Smosh. I thought they were way too vulgar and crude for me. And like, I also didn't watch Shane Dawson back then because they were so like crude and vulgar, and I did not like it. Like, I remember my friend made me watch a Shane Dawson video, and he like drank a mug full of like nut, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, what the actual fuck, dude? Why? Been streaming consistently. No, I'm growing up. July 17th, 2017. That doesn't count. That doesn't count. Wait, 2017? No, I did not. I didn't start streaming 2017. Huh? I did not. Still playing the same old game. Yeah, I don't really have that humor anymore. Like, I used to like actually audibly laugh at Vanoss videos, but my humor grew. You're kidding? I was about to say, like, when I was in 2017, I was like doing anime dances in my bedroom. I did not like Smosh. I didn't like Shane Dawson. Anybody crude, like, Vanoss was as crude as I would allow. So I would just watch them, and like if it was anything cruder than that, I'd be like, no, like I can't watch that. But eventually, a few years ago, when Shane Dawson switched to like vlogs, I really liked him. I really liked his videos and like all of his friends, and then, you know, he was exposed, and I was like, ah. Because, you know, I remember that shit too. I remember, like, he had so much, like, crude content and, like, racist jokes. And I was like, I don't fucking want to watch this. Like, how do people like this guy? And then when he started having tame content where he wasn't doing anything fucking, like, racist or, like, pedophilic, I was like, oh, he's not that bad. Yeah, and then he got exposed, and he didn't really apologize for it. So I was like, oh, okay, well, I don't watch him anymore. Rooster Teeth, I'm sure I've seen something from them. Yeah, I think my dislike for Smosh really solidified when they like added a bunch of people to their channel, and instead of it being their channel, it became a bunch of other people's channel. I didn't like that. I really did not like that. I was not a fan, so I just like, I didn't even bother. I was just like, all right, yeah, I don't like these guys. Which, I mean, you know, if that's what they want to do, that's fine, but I just really didn't like seeing a bunch of random people. Because I watched a few of their videos, like their parody videos about like popular shows and stuff. My first stream was July 2nd. I feel like that makes sense. RWBY, I watched that. I love that shit. I always wanted to cosplay as Ruby, but I never did. Oops. Yeah, I don't know. And Good Mythical Morning, I love them. Yeah, that was a lot later. React Guy. I don't know, I used to watch a React Guy who would literally just like sit there staring at the screen and then like make a noise like every 5 minutes. Which is what Twitch streamers do now. Some things never change. Or they just walk away from the stream. So yeah. I don't know, I tried to do React content because people were requesting that, but I was just like, I don't understand how this is entertaining to people. Like, I'm just sitting there and like, I don't really have audible reactions, so it's just like, wouldn't this be fucking boring? Like, I'm not adding anything to the video. I'm just like the corner of the screen just like staring. It's like, I don't audibly laugh at shit even if I find it funny, unless it's like really funny, like my cats. I don't know, I think the React YouTube stuff really just took everything downhill because it became so popular. Let's have a higher than normal percentage of narcissists. Yeah. Ray William Johnson, I didn't watch him. I heard about him a lot when I was younger, but yeah, I never watched him. Garman, bro. Fuck fucking Darman. I can't stand those videos, and it's like, I just can't. Like, sometimes I'll watch it on, like, TikTok if I scroll by, then I'll just be like, what the fuck? Yeah, I don't know, but I loved YouTube, like, way before I became, like, an actual human being, when there'd be, like, those, like, creepy videos, or, like, ghost caught on camera, and it was like, or the maze videos. Bro, why is there a fly? Like those maze videos where like you got to the end, or like almost the end, and then the girl pops up on the screen from The Exorcist. I fucking loved that. And I fucking loved those Peeps videos. Have you guys ever seen those Peep videos where they'd like have some peeps in the grass, and then they'd microwave them and they'd explode and blah blah blah? I fucking loved those videos. I loved those videos. I don't know if that was just a me thing and if other people saw that, but that's what me and my brothers would watch. We would watch those Peep videos. It was so fucking awesome. I love that. I love those Peeps. I love those Peep videos from like the beginning of YouTube. Like, oh my fucking god. I really hope you guys have seen that, or else I'll feel like crazy. I mean, I know it's real. It has to be real. And like other videos like that, Peep videos, it's like, let me see if I can find it. It's just talking about Lil Peep. Hold on. Easter? I don't see it. It's not on here. Dude, I swear to God. I was an annoying orange fan. I was. I really was. It's those Easter Peeps. You know those candies? Like marshmallow things? Oh my god. Jump scare videos? Oh my, I loved jump scare videos, dude. I miss old YouTube so fucking much. I'm not even talking about like, you know, like the shit I was just talking about, like old YouTube videos with like Peep videos and like people microwaving shit and it blowing up. Like, oh, that was so fucking awesome. No, not Peep in the Big Wide World. I'm talking about those Peeps, those candies for Easter. They would like act as them and like eat them and stuff. It was like acting videos or something. I don't know. I miss it so much. We will never become like that ever again. YouTube will never have that, like, I just can't. What a great time to be a child. To watch Peep videos. There was this one video, I thought of it last night. I watched this one video when I was a baby, pretty much. Where it was this like child-sized doll, and it was a little girl in her bedroom, and then the doll was haunted. So it was like literally basically a child, but it was a doll. Not like in a weird way. It was just like, you know, one of those dolls. And she went to bed, and then the doll came to life and I think crawled in the bed and like killed her. And like, I'm almost positive that was like one of the first YouTube videos I ever saw. And I was probably like 5 years old or something, or maybe like, no, I had to be like 3. I don't fucking know. It was at the beginning of YouTube. I don't know. It was so fucking scary. It scared the shit out of me. So I never ever wanted a life-size doll, ever. The closest I got was like those Cabbage Patch Kids. And then when I got older, my brothers didn't think they were cool, so we would like take the Cabbage Patch dolls and like beat the shit out of them. Like we'd throw them in the air and like smack them. And I don't know, growing up with brothers, I always like felt like I was never really allowed to like have girly interests, like crushes on boy bands, so I never did. And anytime I'd have like a baby doll, we just kick the shit out of it. So yeah. Shut up, Sustando. Hypnosis jump scare. Bro, I used to do those hypnosis videos that change your eye color. I thought, honestly, it might have worked because one of my eyes is a different color. Yeah, true. Don't hug me, I'm scared, bro. I wanted to watch the Pinkamena Diane Pie My Little Pony video, horror video, so bad. But I was too scared to, so I was like, hey dad, can you watch this video for me and then tell me if I should watch it? So I made him watch the My Little Pony video of Pinkamena Diane Pie chopping up all of her friends. And he was like, no, you can't watch that, and walked away. And I was like, oh man. So I never watched it. But, oh my god, I'm so fucking stupid. But cosplay using, I was cosplaying as Kaisa from League, but now I'm just like doing a half-assed Raven cosplay. Oh, there goes my other eyelash. God damn it. Ask Spongy, lol. Healthy male behavior, yeah. Yeah, but I do remember getting those Victoria's Secret magazines. Like my mom would get them in the mail, and I would steal them, and I would draw boobies on the women. She was there to get boobies. I was like, yeah, I like boobies. My favorite thing to draw back then was boobies. Which makes a lot of sense now. And then I'd get in trouble for it, and then I'd blame my brother, even though I did it. She'd be like, what is this? And I'm like, I don't know, he did it. I don't even know what that is. And he'd be like, no, you did it. I was like, no. Anyway. But I'd always draw mustaches on like the Jonas Brothers when I was a kid because I felt like I wasn't allowed to like them. So again, I never did. I never liked any of the boy bands. But I drew mustaches and like a monocle. Yeah. I used to play in the ditch too. I would play in the ditch so fucking much. I'm not even fucking kidding, it's disgusting, but when I was a kid I would do that because I wanted to be a tomboy like my brothers. I wanted to be a boy. And so I would swim in the ditch, and when it would flood, you would like take this like old planter and ride it like a boat. So we'd go into the ditch water, flooded ditch water, which is like at least 3 to 5 feet depending on which area you would go into. You would ride the thingy like a boat and playing in the ditch as in like hanging out in the ditch, like stomping around in the ditch water, bringing your monster truck or like action figures out into the ditch water and playing with them in the water, like unironically. And back in the day I used to never shower. I did not like being clean. I never wanted to shower. I would at least shower like maybe once every 3 weeks. Sewer stream, yeah. So yeah, that's all the information I give you. Being a kid, yeah, I mean, it was gross. I am a country tomboy girl. That wasn't me back then. I did not like cleanliness. I never brushed my teeth. I would swim in the ditch. I was really fucking disgusting. Yeah. Oh, shut up, Laundry. You nasty ass. Same mentality got me bullied in school. I'm sorry. I never actually went to school. I was homeschooled, so I don't know. Maybe if I got bullied back then, I would be normal, but it's actually the same with the no shower thing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I didn't like it. I just never wanted to shower. Well, okay, I know why. I know why I didn't like showering, but eventually I got over it, and then I still didn't like it for my mental reasons. So, anyway. Riven cosplay? I did cosplay Riven once, but I never posted it. Hear people flex by telling they shower 3 times a day. I used to shower twice a day as a kid. What are they fucking doing? Yeah, I began showering twice a day to make up for it. And then I think when I was probably 12 years old, I learned that I'm supposed to wash my butt. So my entire childhood, I was walking around with poo butt until I was about 12 years old. And then from there on out, I showered twice a day to like make up for it. And I had mental problems back then, so don't blame me. Wash between your cheeks. Raised by wolves in the forest. Yeah. I didn't. And then like the day I realized I was supposed to wash my butt, and I was like, oh, I'm supposed to wash this. So yeah, I just had poo butt every single fucking day of my life. Sorry, I can't hydrate. I don't think I have any coffee left. Yeah, so. That was my childhood. Someone would have told you. Trust me, I fucking stunk. I stunk like shit every day. And so I would spray perfume all over myself and like make everybody nauseous because I had so much perfume, because I was just like really insecure about my smell, but I never wanted to shower. About poo so much? Oh, shut up. Never mind. Hi, Nishka. You okay, girl? You being a meanie pants? You being a meanie pants, baby? Come here, baby. Come here. Come see, baby. No. There you go. There you go, baby. It's okay. She's so cute. She's so cute. She's so cute. Yeah. Okay. And they have told me, they did tell me to shower a lot as well, but ugh. I bet it was rank. Yeah, I know about that Reddit story. Yeah, back then I just didn't know how to take care of yourself as a girl. Or myself as a girl. I didn't know how to do that, so I just kind of didn't. Hi. You okay? How do I get through to these kids? Yeah, I'm very cleanly now. After that, and I realized that I should shower, that's when my OCD started, and I became really obsessive. And it became so bad to the point where it was like, if I saw something on my screen, so like let's say I'm looking at social media and a piece of poop is on my screen, and I scroll past it, I feel like the poop is on my screen now, and I'm touching it. So I would go absolutely crazy, washing my hands till they became raw. And I mean that seriously. Like there was like basically like broken parts of my skin, and like it was really red, and it went all the way down like here. So yeah, my hand was completely raw because I would wash my hands so much because my OCD was actually fucking killing me. So yeah, every time I would see something I didn't like on my screen, I would think that it was on my screen now. So I would have to wash my phone and wash my hands. It was a really fucking dark time. But yeah. Yes, I did. I don't know, okay, it was an actual legit illness, okay, and I'm still kind of like that sometimes, where I actually like, I felt like my fingertips going numb. So like, if I would touch something I didn't like to see on my phone, my fingertips would start to go numb, and I would start to think that it's on my hands, and it's like all over my body now if I don't wash my hands in that moment. So I used to do that all the time. And I used to keep a sock on my door because I didn't want to touch the doorknob because I thought it was like dirty and germs, which I didn't know what that meant. And then my mom would like always take it off my door and she'd be like, don't do that. But I would put socks on my doorknob to like open it because the socks were clean. So yeah, that was a part of my childhood. I was fucking actually not okay. Yeah, it's better now. It's way better now, but yeah, I don't know. I was just like actually fucking insane. Like every time I got home from somewhere, I'd watch my phone. I wouldn't touch anything in my room. I would go take a shower, and yeah, I couldn't go onto the living room couch. I couldn't touch any of the counters because if I did that, I would have to take a bath, change my clothes, or wash my hands and scrub them. I scrubbed them really harshly, which caused a bunch of like awful stuff. And when I would put cream on it, it would burn. Like my flesh was literally on fire. That's how fucking awful it hurt so bad. But I had to put the cream on it so it would get better, and obviously it's better now. And yeah, there's no scars from it, but it was really bad. It's like bright red, and every time my brother would like bully me or like, you know, put me in a headlock, he would touch my hand and he'd be disgusted because the texture was just reptile skin. Like it was literally like petting a reptile. Like that's what my skin was like. It was this awful, disgusting texture. And I was really embarrassed of it, but I couldn't stop myself. I just had to keep washing my hands over and over and over again. Even after I got out of the shower, so like the shower door, I'd have to like pull on it to open it. And I could not let my hand touch anything. So I would wash my hand immediately after taking a shower. The shower door wasn't dirty. I was just fucking crazy. So yeah, it was horrible. It was so bad, but I couldn't stop washing my hands. I had to keep washing them every time I touched something, even if it was something on my phone, something on social media, something on YouTube. I would have to wash my hands. It was so hard. And it wasn't even just like that with just like scrolling on my phone screen. On the computer, when I'd see something, I'd start to like, my fingertips would go numb, or I'd start to feel it. This is really disgusting, but one time I was scrolling through one of my socials on my computer, and this fucking guy posted a picture. It was this really fat guy with big balls. He posted a picture of his balls, which was the first time I'd ever seen balls, so they were huge. And like, this is horrible. Like, y'all are gonna blame me for this, but like, when I saw them, I just felt like so fucking disturbed that I actually felt them on my hand. Like I could feel them and the warmth on my hand. And I scrubbed my hand clean and I was like, I hate this feeling, but no matter how much I cleaned it, I still felt his balls on my hand. Which, I know that's like haha funny balls, but like, it was really traumatizing and I couldn't get it out of my head that just by seeing his balls on the screen, I could feel his balls and the warmth. Like I actually felt the warmth of his balls on my hand. So like, that was my childhood. I know. Phantom balls, literally, I felt his fucking balls. And even like months later, like I kept feeling them. The warmth feeling of his balls, his big balls in my hand never went away, and I never even touched them, I just looked at them. So like, yeah, people are gonna make fun of me for that, but it was really traumatic because I couldn't. It was like actual, like, I don't know, it was this physical feeling. And it wasn't just with that, it was like, it wasn't just in my brain, I could physically feel things, which is the worst. Just to feel things that you haven't even touched or like seen in person. Like, I would just get so tingly in like my fingertips or my hand, or like, if I touched the counter with like my elbow would start to tingle and feel numb. And it was just like, I couldn't escape it. It just, it was very traumatic, of course. So yeah, I don't know. It was a really hard time in my life. Tongue knows what everything feels like. I don't think I've ever experienced that. Has there always more? I know. It's just balls. I was like fucking 12 at the time, bro. I'd never seen balls before, and they appeared on my screen unconsensually. I did not go looking for these balls, they just appeared on the screen, and I was really disturbed. Yeah, I was a big germaphobe. I was seriously mentally ill back then because I just like couldn't handle it. It was so bad. Even touching the sink handle to turn the sink on, I thought those had germs because so when I would touch them to wash my hands, I had to use a towel, a fresh, clean, new towel to turn it off. Otherwise, there could be germs on that towel that's just sitting right there, so I can't touch it. Otherwise, I'd have to wash my hands again. Or if I like so like if I'm throwing trash away, I open the lid with my foot, is one of those, and I threw a napkin in there and my hand didn't touch anything, but I'm like scared that my hand touched something, so I go to wash my hand again and again and again until that feeling goes away that I touched it. It was fucking hard. It was secondhand traumatized, dude. You don't, his balls were huge. I've never seen balls so big. They were like, unironically, like probably this big each. That was, no, bigger than that. It was like this big each for each ball. Oh my god. Of a surgeon? I guess so. Oh my god, dude. It was really hard. It was so hard, like, growing up, because I just had all of that, those issues. And it wasn't just that, but I also had to, like, yeah, I used Germ-X all the time. I used it so fucking often. Even before I moved out of my parents' house, I still used Germ-X all of the fucking time. And what was I gonna say? Well, it was a fat guy. Like, he was a big man. His balls were huge. Yeah, if I ever left a room, I would have to constantly touch the light switch to make sure that the light was off. So I could visibly see that the light wasn't on, but I had to keep touching the light switch to make sure that it wasn't actually on. It was that every single fucking day, so many times a day. I had to continuously touch the light switch and make sure it was off. Or same with the toilet or the sink, I had to like force it back many times before I realized that it was off. Yeah, it was OCD. It was so fucking hard. And whenever I'd go out to places, to the store, which is the only place I ever went to, I'd be scared that I left something on, like the light on, or like the door open, or like blah blah blah, and I constantly worried, even though I already mentally checked, I physically and mentally checked that everything was off and everything was closed, but in my mind, it was still open. And I'm still like that today, unfortunately, but it's like a lot, it's with worse stuff. It's more like psychotic stuff. Yeah, it was hard. It was hard. Yeah, I know a lot of people experience the light switch thing. It was just so... Long drooping ball sack. Ew. Ew. What South Park episode? Unfiltered internet, yeah. Whew, those balls. Forever. I still remember the picture exactly. I don't know, people are gross. Oy. Open and close the locks on my door. Yeah, I used to do the same thing. I am somewhat better now when it comes to like light switches, but now I have a more demented thing involving my OCD. That's really fucking, it's still bothering me to this day. Like, it really drags me down because it's still happening and I still feel it, and it makes me feel like literally insane. But I don't really want to like mention what exactly it is because it's like really horrific. So yeah, but I don't know, I'm still going through this stuff even now as an adult, but I am getting a therapist soon. Ew, God. I just do not, oh my god, balls scare me, dude. Boobas, phantom boobas. You wish that could happen to you? Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know. It wasn't even just like that. It was like I could feel things touching me that weren't touching me. It was so scary. Like, I'd feel like something on my back or something touching my arm, like a hand. So like actual people touching me. And my skin would tingle and like feel not necessarily the warmth, but you know, when you like, somebody touches you, you feel their touch. That's what I felt, but there was nothing there. I felt that so often. And a lot of times when that happened, I would have to take a shower because I would just be like, ugh. Wait.
Magic truffles? What does that even mean?
The ghosts, yeah. Oy. My mom has a lot of ghost stories from when I was a child, but she refuses to tell me because she knows it would really fuck with me really hard. But whenever I've asked her about it, she gets really depressed and like really sad, so I don't ask her about it. Even though I'm like seriously curious about the things that went on as a child that were like paranormal, but she can't tell me. She just doesn't, she doesn't think I should know. I know one thing, which I'm sure I told you guys about this already. There was one thing that happened that she didn't tell me at first. I eavesdropped on the conversation, but so when I was, it's not the pre-story, shut up. When I was about 5 years old, 4 or 5 years old, my dad used to go to work at 5 a.m. or maybe it was 4 a.m. Early in the morning, and I'd always wake up to like him like making breakfast for himself or him letting the dogs out, feeding the animals. I'd always wake up, and once he left, I would always get in his side of the bed and fall asleep like with my mom. That was just routine. Like we always did that. That's what always happened. I always woke up. I always just like slept in the bed with my mom because I did not like the darkness. I did not like sleeping by myself. So yeah.
Gorgon Morgan, thank you for the raid. I appreciate that. How are you doing? I'm telling scary stories right now. It's not the pre-story. Hello.
So yeah, that's what would happen almost every single night. Every time he'd go to work. There was this one night. It was this really weird night where I woke up, and it was almost like I was sleepwalking.
Julie! Hi, Julie! I love you so much! Hi, Julie!
I'm just talking about my mental illness. Do you want to see my cat?
Oh, come here! Hi, Julie! I love you! Look at Heidi! Look at me and Heidi! Look, Julie! Hi, baby! Hi, Julie!
Oh, she wants to go. Okay, goodbye. It's okay, I learned not to scream when Julie arrives. I learned. Just this once, I'm not gonna scream.
Hi, Julie, I love you.
Okay, so let's get back to the story. It felt like I was sleepwalking. I wasn't, but it felt like I was, and I was sobbing hysterically. And while my dad was outside feeding the animals or like letting the dogs out or something, I locked the door on him. Like I closed that shit, I locked it. And I double locked it so he for sure couldn't get in. And I was just like crying so much. It was really bad. I still remember it kind of. And he was like, no, let me in, please. And I think at that point my mom got up because she heard me like sobbing, and like my dad was like, please let me in. Because there's lots of roaches outside. Oops, sorry. We had a roach infestation. Anyway. Somebody opened the door. I don't know if it was me or my mom, but yeah, eventually my dad left, and I go into my parents' bedroom, and my mom was already in bed. I think she already just like went back to sleep after that. And so I think I go over to her side of the bed, and I think I like poked her awake, and she was like, oh my god, that better be Julie.
Hi, Julie.
Hey, baby. Hey, how you doing, baby? She just texted me. Yeah, she texted me. Yeah, she texts me a lot. She loves me. She's my girlfriend / wife / sister / mother. I love her. Hey, baby. Anyway, I'm not gonna respond. Sorry, Julie. I'm in the middle of a story. I love you. Anyway. And I'm like, I tell her that I think I said something like, there's a little man and a big man right beside the bed. And she was like, what the fuck? So I guess what I saw was a really short man and a really tall man kind of leaning over the bed. And she turned the light on and kind of freaked the fuck out. But that's all I really remember. She never told me any more details, but there was a lot of other stuff that happened, but I don't think she's ever gonna tell me, which that's fine because it's really traumatizing for her as well. But that's the one story I know of that happened to me. So yeah, I guess I saw like two, like shadows. I don't think he wore a hat, no, but I still think about that. Like when I try to fall asleep at night, I like, since my bed is now, you know, like in the center where my, like, just like my parents' bed used to be, in the center of the room, I kind of like have to check both sides and hope I don't see them standing there. So yeah, it was a little person and a very tall person watching over the bed, which was spooky. Hi, baby. But my mom grew up with a lot of paranormal stuff, which was not fun for her, of course. But just in the house they were living in, and like, you know, in like those movies, you see there's always like, even if it's like the main characters like white people, there's always like the Hispanic family who like, I don't know why, just like Hispanic paranormal stuff is always the most spine-chilling shit. And because it was a Hispanic household, oh my fucking god. And I mean, I'm not gonna go too into it because it's personal, but my mom had relatives who were very spiritual, and because of that, lots of things happened to her. But that's not my story to tell, so I'm not gonna say, but yeah, paranormal stuff has always been in the family line, except for my dad. I don't think he's ever seen anything. He's just a white man. He's like French, Irish or something. But yeah, it was really scary. I don't know what it is. It's like Hispanic and Asian paranormal stories are like actually the most like craziest shit I've heard. So yeah, that freaks me the fuck out, but yeah, so that's some family history for you. I did a Gwen cosplay a few months ago. It's on my TikTok. I don't think I ever posted a picture of it. Being Irish, yeah, that's like, yeah, scary. I don't know. I just like, I guess when I hear people say like that like ghosts aren't real or paranormal stuff isn't real, it kind of like annoys me. But it's like, you know, I know these people never experienced anything, but it's just like, I don't know, to deny somebody else's experience kind of like annoys me, because they're like, no, ghosts aren't real, you're probably imagining it. It's like, shut the fuck up, you don't know because you weren't there. Part leprechaun? No, I think my dad is mainly like French. No, it was French, Italian, very Italian, but like white Italian. So like, not like, pepperoni, not like that, just like white person whose like relatives are from Italy. Like long ago relatives are from Italy, something like that. French, Italy, or German probably. And then yeah, my mom's just fully Cuban. So yeah. But I think I definitely took my dad's features here. I don't know, me and my siblings were like two of us are very white looking, and then the other two are very Hispanic looking. Or well, I guess one of them is really Hispanic looking, and then three of us are like kind of like 3.5 of us are like really white looking. Yeah, I don't know. I remember seeing a picture of my dad when he was like maybe in middle school, and I was like, that's literally a picture of me. Like, that looks just fucking like me. And I was like, oh, I wish I looked like my mom. So yeah. Italian, Hispanic, then German, French, and a bunch of other stuff. Yeah. I mean, primarily white. That's it, just white. Because it's not like I grew up, or like my dad grew up with like any Italian cultural stuff, or like whatever. So it's kind of just like, just white. American white. A mutt? Did you just call me a mutt? What the fuck? Black and Scottish. Oh, I love Scottish accents, bro. Oh my god. I think if I were to ever have an accent, I'd want a French accent or a Scottish accent. Scottish or Irish, I don't know. Or like the, don't bully me, the British accent that's like, that sounds just like Irish, but it's British. I don't know. Sounds like that. Love that. You have to go? Okay, well thank you for hanging out. Bye, Anime for Life, bruh. Have a good game. Your dad is not Italian enough? Bruh. My dad doesn't cook, so. Yeah, I don't know. I definitely indulged in Cuban culture growing up, but yeah, all the other stuff. My dad is really into like Chinese culture, so instead of like eating like Italian or like French food, we just straight up ate Chinese food because that's what he liked to make. So yeah. Which I find so funny, but yeah, he's just American. He just likes Chinese food, like the kind of traditional Chinese food. And my mom makes a whole bunch of kind of food, but like she really likes making Cuban food. Doesn't sound bad. Yeah, it wasn't bad, but America. Hello. Hello. What are you doing? She's so cute. She's so cute. What is it called when you're a weeb, but for Chinese stuff? Yeah, that's my dad. He really likes Chinese stuff. Not like how a weeboo is, but he really loves the culture and like the art and everything. Yeah. It's Heidi. Heidi's so cute. Come here. Come here. Oh, baby. Hi, baby. Okay, she doesn't want me. How do I get through to these kids? Yeah, so that's more lore for you guys about my DNA. Oh, baby, what, baby? Don't eat that. That's my computer. Don't eat that. Cat hair, I don't deal with it. I just let it happen. 6 cats. It's very hairy in here. I always like eat the hair somehow. Your own books? What? But yeah. I love her noises. Cough up fur balls? Actually, sometimes, yeah. Shut up, Shustando. That lore doesn't even exist. It doesn't exist. 3 cats and 3 dogs? Oh, I grew up with technically 3 dogs and 8 cats. I say technically 3 dogs because I had 2, then I got 3, and then one of them died, so it became 2. Or maybe, no, I think it was like 2, then 1, then 2. So yeah. And now 3 back at home.
My thanks.
I don't live there.
Much love for all the stream lore.
Wait, what? Is this... Oh, wait, this was a while ago.
It just now popped up. Well, thank you again. I don't even think she's here. Oh, there we go. It's all coming back. Because of the GIF, yeah. Ugh, I love capes. I love capes. If I could literally cosplay Raven every day of my life to places, I fucking would. I so fucking would. Like, this is so much fun. I should dye my hair. I don't know, I'm kind of sick of this look. I guess it's not a bad look, but I don't know. What kind of hair do you guys have? Do you guys have like really curly hair, like really straight, oh, I just spit, or like pinned straight hair, or like wavy hair? I think my hair is kind of like wavy, because it's like every time I wake up in the morning, like, let me show you guys. I always have these like waves, but I think I like bleached the shit out of my hair so much that the waves are gone, because when I was younger it was kind of wavy and almost curled. But yeah, I fucking hate my hair, because like in the morning my hair is always like doing this flippy thing, and it's so ugly. And my bangs, look at my bangs, like literally look at that, like what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Like, you have curly hair? What kind of curly hair? Like kind of like loose curls, or like really, really curly, like tight curls? No hair, does a beard count? Sure. Short hair, so just like buzz cut. Like what texture of hair do you have? My friend cat, hate my family friend so much. Aww. Straight black hair? Oh my god. Because it's like, I would rather have either like pinned straight hair or just like curly hair. Like not too tight curls, but like something. Because it's just like this, like what the fuck is this? How do I deal with this? It's just like really weird, and like this too. Like what? I hate this. I hate waking up and looking at this, but I just don't want to use like those heat products, because it's not good for your hair, and my hair already is damaged. So, I used to grow afros. That's fucking cool. You're jealous of wavy hair? Yeah, wavy hair can be really pretty, but oh my god, like I hate this. I hate this so much. I do not like this. Like, what the fuck? I hate waking up, looking in the mirror, and seeing that. And then like what are my bangs doing? I don't want to have to like have to like style my hair every day. Like, what is that? Oh my god, I don't fucking know. I tried to give myself a perm, but my hair unironically fried off. Your hair is longer than mine. It's longer than Bond's is on the top, short on the bottom. Oh. Yeah, I bought something for like my hair, but yeah, I don't know. I hate it. I'm not a fan. Ugh. It looks good? Are you talking about my hair? You're lying. That does not look good. This is straight up just like, what the fuck is going on? I don't know. I hate it. I hate it so much. That's why like you see me with like a wig on stream even when I'm not in cosplay, because I just can't stand looking at this. I don't like looking at this. It's fucking ugly. It's fucking ugly. Like, what the fuck is that? And also, I'm just too lazy to straighten it. Like, what are you doing? Like, what is going on? I don't like it. It also just doesn't suit my face. It makes my face look huge. Hair got super long. Oh my god. I wish I could just grow my hair whenever I wanted, like a really long hair in my mouth. It's not growing like it used to. It's a pain to dry. Yeah. Bruce Lee hairstyle.
His hair doesn't look that bad. I see what you mean though. Yeah, that's very straight, but it does kind of curl at the ends. Damn, that man's fine. Anyway. Shut up, Sir Stando. You're wrong. I hate my hair. You have curly hair problems? Ugh. What? So straight that it's too much volume? Oh, so that's what's wrong with his hair? I don't know. I don't like my hair. I guess it's not the worst, but I would just want to wake up without having to style my hair. Because I don't style my hair. Wavy hair? Yeah. The problem with wavy hair though is that like people with wavy hair, they tend to not know that they have wavy hair, so like you'll see pictures of like those girls with long hair and it's like wavy, but it's like really, it looks really frizzy, right? But when they use the right products on it, it becomes really like silky and beautiful and almost like curled, like not much wavy anymore, but curled, but like wavy hair is still really cool. Go to a hairdresser would laugh at me if I went to one. Well, I still don't like my hair. I'm not a fan. Ugh. Don't do squat to my hair. Yeah, that's why I kind of had short hair for a while. I also I can't stand long hair, especially during like the summer. It just like makes me feel sick because it's so like sweaty. So that's kind of why I cut off my hair for my Eric cosplay. Cause it was horrible. I wish I kept it long though, but it's growing out. Yeah, that's my hair problems. Friends and girlfriends are jealous of my hair. Damn. Oi. I don't know. This hairstyle makes my face look too huge. Maybe because my hair is like looks really flat against my head. I don't know. Oi. Yeah, wigs are just like, wigs are nice, but again, if it's like hot where you live, you're gonna be miserable. And it's also really obvious when people wear a wig, at least for me, maybe because I'm just like a cosplayer, so I just like can tell when someone is wearing a wig. But like, yeah, I don't know, I just don't want to look like ridiculous, especially in the sun, because like synthetic is so fucking shiny. It's straight up like in the sun it looks like a Party City wig. So like it can look okay in natural lighting, but as soon as you step into the sun, it's like, what the fuck is going on? So that's why I just can't wear long wigs in public unless it's like dark. What are you doing? So, yeah. What are you doing? Capes are not for the weak. Yesterday, while I was cleaning the house, I was in the cosplay room. I stepped out of the cosplay room and I saw Long Johnson and Nishka like playing with something on the floor. And at first I thought it was just like a bug, like a fly or something. And when I turned the light on, it was a baby lizard, or like a baby gecko. And at that point, its tail already fell off because it was terrified. And Nishka punctured his side. So the baby just like, and she just played with it. Like, I know like that's what animals do, like they play with their prey and stuff. But it really fucking tore me up because I was just like,
if I had just walked out of the bedroom like 2 seconds earlier, I could have saved that baby. But I didn't. And now that baby lizard or gecko is dead. So, and I didn't know if I should just like let her finish the job and just kill it, because it was still like alive, like it was still moving, but I didn't know if I should just let her continue to like kill it, or if I should take it outside, because obviously it's gonna die, but I don't want it to die at like a slow death. But yeah, I don't know. I hate myself because I literally could have stepped out of the room so much sooner, but I didn't because I'm an idiot. And I just, oh my fucking god. I know that's what animals do. Like, when I lived at home with my parents, my cat would literally go and kill squirrels and like eat them, but like keep them alive too. Like, that's just what animals do. But I don't know, it was just like, it was a baby. It was the tiniest little baby. It was like, literally like this big, like up to here, like this big, right here, my fingertip. It was that big. It was a tiny baby. And she was just like, I don't know. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god, I just can't, like. Same with a fallen fledgling and my dog. I hate that. I know it's what animals do. That's just like, that's just what they're supposed to do in nature, you know? But it's like, man, like, that was a baby. It was a tiny, tiny little baby. So tiny. The tiniest little baby. Like, literally the size of this eyelash right here. Literally this size, but even tinier. And she killed it, and I'm just like, dude. She didn't even like eat it. She straight up just killed it. She massacred the baby and then left it there. So I picked it up and put it outside. It was already dead. And I was just like, man, I don't know. I was just really pissed at myself. And of course I was mad at Mishka, but I also wasn't that mad because that's just what like animals do. I know. I've seen my fair share of my cats eating squirrels and whatever. I don't know, it was just like, that was really upsetting. It was just a baby. I don't know, it was just a baby. It was so scared looking, and its arm was shaking, and I was just like, dude. I don't know. That's just what animals do. But it's like, that was a baby. It was a baby, so tiny. And I feel so bad. I don't know, I'm sorry. Like, it was so tiny. Your dog ate her newborn? Like, what the fuck? Not just one, like half the pack. Why? That's just so fucking sad. I know, like, some animals do that, like fish. When fish have babies, they end up eating the babies. But I don't think I've heard of dogs doing that. Because it's like, you know, when you see like dogs who lose their babies, they become really depressed because they love their children. And they like gave birth to them and they became attached and then the baby dies and it makes them really sad. So I know like they have that emotional connection to their pets, but like, wow, I did not think dogs would do that. Ugh. Yeah, that's just fucking sad. Yeah, there's also pygmy goats actually are terrible parents. So when I was little, we had 4 goats, 3 pygmy goats, and one of the pygmy goats got another pygmy goat pregnant. She was a horrible mother. She just didn't know how to be a mom. So the babies would just die because she didn't know how to feed them, take care of them. And we tried to like make the babies suck on the teat, you know, but And a lot of them were really unhealthy. One of them was literally born blind and pretty much deaf. And it was like all of them were just born so harshly, and she didn't take care of them at all. It was really traumatizing. Those poor babies, it's like they would just scream in like pain. And it's like, what the fuck do we even do at this point? But yeah, after that we did chop the pygmy goat's balls off so he couldn't get her pregnant anymore, because it happened at least 6 times. At least 6 times. And he did get another one of our goats pregnant, who wasn't a pygmy goat, she was a regular goat. I remember her being pregnant, or maybe she already got there pregnant, I don't know. I think he got her pregnant. And that baby also died. None of them survived. One of them did really well for maybe a few weeks, but again, like, my parents had to work. I was literally just a child. My brothers were also just children. They don't know how to take care of a baby goat, and neither did the mom. So the baby died, and yeah, never had a successful animal birth, I think. Even now, like, whenever I talk to my mom on the phone, she always tells me that, like, the chickens keep getting pregnant by the roosters, and their babies always die. They die all the time, so they don't even make it past like 3 days, because like predators are always eating them. And there's nothing my family can even do, because it's like, you put them in the cage, right, like lock them away, the predators are still gonna get through, they're still gonna eat the babies. That's what happened like hundreds of times over there. So it's like, you know, and I told her, I was like, I think y'all need to just like rehome the roosters. And I hate to say that, that's like, it's horrible to like rehome pets, but it's like, at that point, like, these roosters are like unconsensually doing the lady chickens. They're getting pregnant, having babies. The babies die instantly, and then eventually the moms die because of the predators, because, you know, the predators go after the babies and the babies are with the mom. And it's like, fuck. It's like over and over, and the roosters keep doing it so much, and it's just like, fuck, like, how do we deal with this? But the thing is, with roosters, people just eat them. They don't want them as pets. Thank you for the prime sub, Resync. Thank you so much. I hope I said that right. But yeah, like, if you sell a rooster, 9 times out of 10 they're gonna be eaten. People just eat roosters. That's just what they do. So if you rehome it, it's gonna get eaten, which is a horrible fate. Like, that's terrible. But you know, the chickens are suffering. All the babies are dying. Like, these new lives, they're being born, and then they just die instantly. And it's like, we can't keep letting these chickens get pregnant. And I don't know. I mean, if I was still living there, I would try to keep watch. Like, I used to do that when I still lived there. I would hear the chickens screaming. I would go outside with a flashlight, and you could see like a predator, like fox, like lots of foxes, those possums. And this one time I went outside because I heard the chickens screaming. I went outside, I stood on the step, and I heard something growling at me. And it was so fucking creepy. So it's just like, I don't think possums or like foxes can growl like that. Like, this was a deep, gurgling growl. And at that point I just went inside and like, I woke my brothers up, and I was like, dude, you gotta fucking help me, like, I'm about to die. And that poor chicken, like, I fucking hate myself. That chicken was standing at the door. I couldn't let her in. I don't think she would have gone in, but I should have like tried to get her inside. She did not come inside, and eventually we just went to bed, and then the chicken was dead the next morning. And I fucking hate myself for that. I wish I did something. I wish I grabbed her and just like threw her inside, and if she didn't want to be inside, then whatever, but just like, she would have survived if I had just fucking brought her inside. But no, I'm a fucking idiot, and she had run off, and then in the morning we found her dead. And it's just like, having outside animals is just so, how many stories do you have? I know, that's just like, the thing is, when you have a lot of animals, that shit happens so often, especially outside animals. And like, I feel fucking terrible about it, but I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know what to do in the moment, and it's really scary, and I don't know, I hate myself. Like, trust me, I feel guilty enough. Fucking hate myself, I didn't let that chicken in, but I don't know. I don't know what my thought process was at the time. Why I didn't just like try to grab the chicken and run inside. So I don't know. I just like, on the bright side, there was one time where I did save my kind of baby chickens from a possum. I heard the screaming, went outside, and the possum was in the cage with the chickens, like really scared because of the light and that we were out there. It was a possum, right? It was a possum. So I got my brother, and yeah, the babies were saved. I don't think any of them died, but yeah, it just happens so fucking often. And sometimes you just don't hear them screaming. You straight up don't. And then the next morning, they're dead. And it happens so often. Oh my fucking god. Just like, having a lot of animals is such a big risk. Especially like farm animals, like chickens, they die so easily to predators. And when you have chickens, you have to have a sort of protection for them, like an outside animal, like a dog. That's why a lot of people have dogs that are outside dogs only. They're just there to guard the animals, but we never wanted to do that because that felt kind of cruel. And every time we did leave them outside, they would just whine and cry all night, and we had to let them in. Like, it felt too, like, they were miserable out there, you know? It felt bad. So that's where like horses or donkeys, especially donkeys, will protect your farm animals most of the time. So we had donkeys for a while, but there was an accident that happened with horses. So eventually we rehomed the horses and the donkeys because they're really dangerous to be around. And they also happened at least maybe 3 or 4 times where they're big animals. Oh, hold on 1 second. Anyway, yeah, so the horses or the donkeys would step on the chickens or geese. Like this one goose I had, I think it was a boy goose, and I had a boy goose and a girl goose, and they were like dating, like they loved each other. And one day I'm like looking outside and I see this like white thing kind of like strewn across the ground, and the horses trampled the goose. And it's happened so many times before. Like, they stepped on this chicken one time, and it was a kind of small chicken. And I think she broke maybe some of the bones inside of her. I don't know, like inside the chest area. She couldn't walk. I think we had to put her down because she couldn't walk, she couldn't do anything, she was suffering. And it's just like, oh my god. Like, having animals like that, you've got to be prepared for like really gruesome deaths because that shit happens really often. So yeah, we couldn't have the donkeys anymore. They were there to protect them, but they ended up killing them. Which is very sad. Yeah, so that's one thing about having lots of animals. It may seem fun. Oh, hello? My eyelash? Heidi? Hello? It's fun to have lots of animals. And chickens are really adorable, and you know, animals are really like cool, but you gotta get used to having them die very often. We went through many chickens. That's just something you gotta keep in mind. I mean, I even keep that in mind with having all of these cats. Marley's really old. I know that one day she's gonna go, and that really fucking sucks. And I know that one day all of these cats are gonna be gone. And I don't want that day to ever happen, but that's what happens when you have animals. You have to prepare that one day they're not gonna be there anymore. Like, my childhood dog, Jessie, I fucking miss her. She was really sweet. She was really adorable. She was a chunky girl. We had her forever, and hello, rude. And one day, you did have to put her down because she got to the point where, okay, hello? She couldn't control her bowels anymore. She became blind. I think she was starting to become deaf too. She couldn't walk down the stairs, which is how she got outside. And she was so old. We don't know the exact age, but she was literally turning gray. Like, she was a black dog and she started turning gray. And she was suffering really hard. And she had arthritis. Like, she couldn't bend her back legs. It was so hard, but it's like, I don't know. I guess I'm just really used to animals dying, inside or outside animals, and it's really sucky to be desensitized, but you just gotta remember that you had really good times together and you helped each other out through thick and thin, just like me and Marley. And the day that Marley goes, I won't be able to handle it. I'm sorry, I am gonna cry at the thought. It's so sad. Like, I love her so much. Even though she's mad at me currently, I don't know why. I try to cuddle with her and give her attention, but I don't know. You know, it's like one of the main reasons I moved out was not only for my mental health, but for Marley too. I couldn't let her be outside anymore, so I really stepped on the gas to get my ass out of that house and get me and Marley somewhere where she could be safe. So it's like, I'm not just in this house for myself, I'm in it for Marley. Like, this is her house. And, oh my god. I just can't, I can't ever lose her. That's not something I want to happen. But we still had really good times together. And we're still having good times together. She's still alive. But oh, god. How old is Marley? I don't know. I think I was there when she was born. So I remember her mother. I think she was probably born when I was 7 or 8 or 9 years old. I was definitely really young. I think she was a single child. She was an only child. And then later on in life, when I was about 10, she got pregnant and had all of her babies. I think it was 4 babies, 2 sets of twins. The boy babies, the boy twins, they left because boys just do that. Boy cats just leave. And the girl twins, we had them for a really long time, but recently they both died the exact same way. Maybe like a few years apart, or maybe a few months apart. They got really sick. We think that they were poisoned because they were outside cats, so they would explore. They wouldn't just stay on the property. They would leave. They would walk around wherever they wanted. And yeah, the theory is that the neighbors had poison out for like rats and mice and stuff because that was a big problem. And they ate it, and yeah. Or like plants. A lot of plants are toxic to cats, but they still eat them. And I don't know, it's just like the thought of that, like she lost her babies. And it's like, I didn't want her to go. Like, if I could prevent her from dying like the way her kids did, I was gonna do it. So I went outside every day because she went missing for a while. And when I found her, I was the one who found her. She was hiding, she was terrified, and I spent every day going out there, and she got comfortable, so I checked on her every day. I did not want her ever leaving the property. So I did not want her to get poisoned or whatever happened to the kitties. And yeah, in Asia, when dogs getting weak and dying, they know. Yeah, cats do that too. That's what happened to Marley's babies. They ran far away. It happened with all of the cats whom we didn't put down ourselves. Like Cheeto, which I used to post about him a lot when he was still alive, on my Instagram story. He had cancer kind of like right above his eyeball, so his whole head was swollen. Back then, and like even now, like my family didn't have money. I didn't have money, and we couldn't help him. So the cancer got so bad, his eye was kind of like bulging, and he was very sickly looking, and he was drooling, and it was really bad. and we did put him down. Maybe it was 2 or 3 years before I moved out or something. It was a pretty long time ago. And my cat Savannah, who is from the same litter as him, she got so old and she would always lay on the porch. We had a blanket for her and there was an egg. A chicken would always lay an egg right next to her and she just let it happen. And eventually she got so old we stopped seeing her. So, you know, all the cats, like whenever they would get close to dying, they would just leave. And so, cause you know, so we never even found a lot of their bodies, which is really fucking sad. I'm sure they got eaten by the wild dogs, but it's so sad. It's like one day they just disappear and you don't even get to say goodbye. So like a lot of the times when I went outside, I would give them extra attention and even say a little goodbye just in case, because especially Savannah, she was so, at that point, she was so weak. All she could do was just lay there. And I don't fucking know. It's just like having pets is just so fucking sad. Especially when you're like, your family has no money and you had no money. Like that's the worst part. Like we wanted to help them, but we literally couldn't. It's like, fuck. Oh my god, it's just so sad. I don't know. I hate going through that, but I love animals, and unfortunately death is inevitable. But since I am financially stable, I will do whatever I can to help my cats. And even if one day they have to go, I want to make sure that they go in peace and they're not suffering with like a disease or cancer or something that can be helped. But I don't blame my family or anything. They couldn't do anything, but I don't know. I wish I could have done something, but I was also really young at the time. Oh, my cats are buried in my childhood. Oh, I'm glad you got to say goodbye. Oh my god, it's just so fucking sad. Having pets is a wonderful thing, but it can also be a very brutal thing at the same time. And I don't know, I just want to give Marley the best time ever for the rest of the time that she has. And yeah, that's what I would like to do. Same with these cats. I want to give them the best life they can have. And yeah, unfortunately I have to go now. But thank you for watching my stream. Sorry I got really sad at the end, but thank you for watching, guys. Sorry I got sad. But yeah, I gotta go. I'm sorry. Goodbye. Have a good day or night. Bye.